Hello again, everyone. I'm Travis Martin, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. I want to talk to you about kind of building a brand and expanding market share. And the reason this topic came up was last week I spoke with a gentleman that had an entire AI and quantum security solution built around behavioral-based policies. He's been building it since 2021. His name's Christopher Turk, if anyone's interested. And he, unfortunately, like I said, he's had it since 2021. He's been building it. He had it pretty well baked and ready to go. And at the beginning of this year, his funding was pulled from the government project. So he's just sitting on it. So I had some suggestions for him around my experience in the last almost 25 years of OEM and startup sales. And I told him this is what I would do. So I kind of thought about it for a minute, and I said, you know, I could probably put this out there for other OEMs or startups, especially in the quantum space, looking to expand your footprint in the marketplace and or build your brand. Here's what I would do first, what I told him. Same thing I'll tell everyone else. I would not hire a bunch of overpriced salespeople like me in every region and flood the market with personnel. First thing you're doing is you're going to burn through a lot of capital and you're not going to get a lot of opportunities out of it. The first thing I would do is I would hit the trade shows up. I just got back from Supercompute 2025 and I saw some amazing stuff while I was there. You get a lot of new ideas and there's a lot of new creations and stuff like that. The second thing I would do is, and you got to hit all those up, and the second thing I would do is I would directly kind of try to enable channel partners and resellers. Channel partners are hugely strategic when you're trying to make a footprint in every given region in a hurry, because you can extend your sales force out through these channel partner relationships without having to really hire anyone, right? The best strategy behind this would be to send a team out to wine and dine them, to take them out to a nice dinner, to show them your solutions. And then a lot of people, I know a lot of the storage companies have done this, the storage startups over the last 10 years that have been really successful, because storage is one of those things that it's high in margin, but it's also hard to get a customer or an end user to lift and shift off a given storage solution onto your new technology that potentially is not proven widely in the market. So what some of these storage companies did is they went to the channel partners first, and they were offering them large spiffs or large commission sales on top of the margins they were getting, shares they were getting from reselling the product. They were offering the teams, the actual field teams, the account execs and the sales engineers in the field that were positioning these solutions, anytime they closed, sold, and delivered a full net new system into a net new customer, they would give them as much as $10,000 spiff. And while that sounds excessive, again, you're not having to hire a bunch of sales individuals throughout regions, and you're not paying these, they weren't paying these reseller partner account execs and sales engineers until after they had already made the money on the sale and already delivered the product in the field, right? So they weren't really out a lot of money. It was all on the back end they were paying these individuals out. So they built a very fast footprint in a very hard market to do it in through the resellers and channel partners. And then what you do is organically, once you have these relationships in each one of these regions with the channel partners, then you can hire in your own field sales engineers and field sales account execs in those given regions. And I would strategize around only hiring people that have already established relationships with the channel partners and resellers in the regions that you're trying to get strategic footprints in, that already have a relationship established with those people or already have a relationship with the customers in that region, one of the two. You want to kind of have them hitting the ground running and not out there trying to cold knock on doors, right? So that's how I would do it, and then I would just rinse and repeat. I would start over in the whole process. I would never stop going to the trade shows. Always have a booth if you can. Always do a live demo if you can. That makes a huge impact. Have your products out on show. Have a guy like me out there dog and ponying it for you. But yeah, you want to build a brand through the channel partners first, and then once you get opportunities in each region, you can expand your teams beyond that. Hope this helps. I just want to take a couple minutes out and kind of do something different for a minute. It just kind of give a little bit of my experience in the industry and what the good strategies are and what the bad ones are, right? All right, have a great day, y'all. I appreciate you for watching again. Please like, subscribe, and share, and comment for reach. Thanks.